Alright, I'm going to teach you how to deal with difference between two squares, factorization. Last term I already showed you how to do difference between two squares, expansion. It's the same thing but backwards. So when do you use it? The expression has two terms with a minus between it. And also both terms are square numbers. So that's your check. If the expression that I'm trying to factorize has two terms, and then check that those two terms are both square numbers. So what do I mean by a square number? A number that I've achieved by timesing the same thing by itself. So what are the steps to do this? Number one, try common factors, what you've just been practicing across all the terms. If that doesn't work, then step two, decide if the two terms are square numbers. Step three, is there a subtraction between them? And then you apply this rule. So if you've got a square number, A, take away a square number, B, then it factorizes to A plus B and A minus B. So I'll give you a couple of minutes. Can you get that rule down with the steps? And then I'll show you how that rule is applied. Now let's have a look-see. Example A. First try common factors. What numbers can I times to get 9? 3 and 3, 1 and 9. There's no common factors between 9 and x squared, so skip step 1. Decide if the two terms are square numbers. Is 9 a square number? What do I times by itself to get 9? 3. So 9 is 3 squared, so A would be 3. Is x squared a square number? What do I times by itself to get x squared? Good. So x squared, so B is x, so I've decided my A and B. Is there a subtraction between these two things? So that's step 3, apply the rule below. A squared take B squared is equal to A plus B, A minus B. So A is 3, so it's going to be 3 plus B, which was x. What do we chuck in the second set of brackets? Is it still A plus B? Is there an A minus B this time?
A minus B.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3 take x instead. Now if you didn't trust me, you could FOIL this. And if you foiled it properly and didn't stuff it up, you would get 9 take x squared again. Okay. Slightly trickier one here. First try common factors factorization. There's no x's in 25. That's not going to work. 4 doesn't go into 25. So step 1 doesn't work. Are the two terms square numbers? Is there something that I could times by itself to get 4x squared?
Yes.
What would that be?
2x.
Well done. So A is going to be 2x. Can we confirm that? What's 2x times by 2x? 4x squared. Well done. And B is going to be, is 25 a square number?
Yeah.
Don't shake your head. What do I times by itself to get 25? 5. So I've decided what A and B are. So now in the brackets, 2x plus 5, 2x minus 5. So if you don't feel like you need the writing A and the B, you can skip that step. I'm showing that because it's on the tape and to actually show you the steps to take out. This one here. 2x squared take 8. Is 2x squared a square number? Is there anything I can times by itself to get 2? The only way I can get 2 is 1 times by 2. Is there anything I can times by itself to get 8? No. 2 and 4, 1 and 8. So maybe we need to common factors like you were just practicing before. Is there a common factor in 2x squared and 8? Is there a number that goes into both 2x squared and 8? 2. So if you remove 2 from both, what's going to be left? X squared take, what's 8 divided by 2? What do I times 2 by to get 8? 4. So you've removed 2 as a factor and you've got this thing in brackets, x squared take 4. Are there 2 terms in the brackets? Are they both square numbers?
No.
Can I apply this difference between 2 squares on this bit and then leave the 2 on the outside? So your A here is going to be x, because that's what I times by itself to get x squared. What do I times by itself to get 4? Good. So now I can apply that rule. 2's on the outside still. A plus B is x plus 2, bracket. A take B is x take 2. So there was a little extra step in there, but it's applying the same rule. It's recording. I'm going to have to go back and erase them. Is this a square number? It looks complicated, but am I squaring it? So it is a square number. Is 9 a square number? Sorry, it should be a minus here. Sorry, my bad. If you got this down earlier, it should be a minus. Is 9 a square number?
Yes.
So what did I square? What did I times by itself to get 3x plus 2 squared? 3x plus 2. So your A is 3x plus 2. Your B, what did you times by itself to get 9? 3. So your A is 3x plus 2. And in the first set of brackets you do add, so plus B, which is 3. Then the second set of brackets you go 3x plus 2, but take 3. Is there maths in this set of brackets that can still be done? Is there anything stopping me adding 2 and 3? Is there anything stopping me doing 2 take 3? So make sure you do those steps to finish it off. 3x plus 5. And this one, what's 2 take 3 going to be? Good. So 3x take 1 in that set of brackets. So if I wasn't revising term 2, Friday, week 10, I would have only taught this. Okay? But your work now till lunchtime and homework, if you don't finish it, would be 2d2 ex 2d2. Question 1. ACEG 2 ADG 3 ADG. Just practice those so you get the hang of this difference between 2 squares.